Welcome to Lit Happens, Saskatchewan's showcase of the literary talent of the province. We are at on location today at the Holiday Inn, and it is just lovely here. We've been welcomed with open arms. I'd like to welcome my guest, Jessica Eissfeldt, to the show. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time about your ebooks, so it's super that you're here.
Yeah.
Now, Dialing Dreams, it's got a really, really interesting premise behind it. Maybe we should start with that. What's the concept behind your ebook?
Sure. So basically, it's a jazz-inspired romance set in 1940s San Francisco. And what I wanted to do, since it's a shorter work, I wanted to add some value to it by having actual photos in it. So sort of an illustrated ebook. And so what I did was I scouted around Regina and looked for various places in the city that would sort of recreate the feel of old-time San Francisco. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is so. Something must have prompted this. Like, why were you so infatuated with that particular place and time in history as a setting for your story?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I've always sort of liked vintage things and history in general, all different eras and genres. But I really like jazz, and the song that inspired the story. I got the impression that it was in the 40s, and just that kind of came to me when I was listening to the song, and so I thought it kind of naturally unfolded from there with being in that era, and so that's kind of how the instigation for it.
Was it difficult as a writer to tackle a period piece? Because I know from my own experience, to make sure that you have the technology and the style and the vibe of the time down, it must have been a little tricky to do your research for this.
A challenge, yeah, but it was fun.
Yes, it's work, but it's fun work.
Yeah, and I watched old movies before getting the mannerisms down and things like that, and looked at photos, and actually went to San Francisco to get a feel for the place, and added that in when I came back to the story, street names and things like that, and it was a lot of fun to create that atmosphere.
Good. Now, this book's been out for a while, in fact, and I read a really great article about it in Verb magazine. It was really, really articulate. Now, what kind of reaction are you getting?
Well, the people who have read it are liking it. They say it's atmospheric and really sort of in that a good example of sort of that time period, and sort of creating that world. So. Yeah,
I know when I was reading it, I could almost hear the jazz music playing in the background. That's how visual it is. So nicely done.
Good, thank you.
Now, this is an ebook, and what platforms on e-technology can viewers find it?
It's on Amazon, it's on iTunes, it's on Nook, and it's on Kobo. So all the major
ebook
platforms. Yeah.
Nice. And I need to throw out to the viewers that you actually came up here from Regina today to Saskatoon for this interview, which is really, it shows what drive and energy you have.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate the opportunity.
What can we expect from you in the next few years? Because I can see you've got a lot going on inside of you.
Yeah, it's actually this summer I'm coming out with the next in the series, which is called Dialing Destiny.
Okay.
And it involves the hero and heroine of that one are actually, the heroine is the minor character in Dialing Dreams. And so I decided it'd be fun to explore deeper into what her story is, and also it involves jazz. And that's kind of the, 40s romance jazz is kind of the series theme, I guess you could say, but yeah.
Lovely. I think it's a great platform to just go on. I think you've certainly got something going here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, do you have a website?
Yes. It's jessicaeissfeldt.com.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, and people can go there, and I have a free newsletter that people can sign up for, and a free little gift that goes with the story, actually, too. So.
Nice. And what about social media world? Anything going on there? Do you tweet? Do you blog?
There's actually some blog entries on the website that
Okay.
sort of are little extras for readers after they read the
Okay.
story. And I also have a Facebook page and Twitter, you know, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go for that.
Nice. Well, I know we're running out of time, but I just want to say, a big thank you to you because you're such an inspiration to a lot of writers. The energy and the research you're putting into your work is so honorable. So.
Well, thank
So
you.
good
I
on you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Yes. We'll get you back sometime.
Oh, great.
Okay. That's all the time we have today for Lit Happens. If you enjoyed today's episode, you can see previous segments on Shaw TV or on my website, www.westfunk.ca. And you can connect with us online on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So I'll see you next time on Lit Happens.